name is Michael Morford, the school counselor, and it's my privilege to present to you the 2021 candidates for graduation from the Brainerd Learning Center. Please stand. Graduates and guests, please be seated. Welcome to the Brainerd Learning Center graduation ceremony. We are here to recognize the achievements of these young men and women who have earned a Brainerd High School diploma. Family and friends of our guests, both those attending here in person and those viewing over the live stream, welcome. And thank you for supporting these students through their high school journey. I'd also like to extend a very special welcome and thank you to our guests from the school district administration and school board members. Please note that our graduates are not in alphabetical order. Their names will be called by advisor. This advisor has worked closely with your student to help get them to this day. I now have the privilege to introduce to you the principal of the Brainerd Learning Center, Ms. Jessica Hopchoki.
Thank you, Michael. Graduates, I am so proud of you. Take a minute and look around the auditorium. Every single one of the people here today is here to celebrate you and all of your accomplishments. You have family, you have friends, you have support people, you have former teachers, retired teachers, current teachers, school support staff, principals, district level administration, the Board of Education, all celebrating you. Many of these people have been cheering you on, in person or from afar, for a long time. They are all joining the celebration because you've reached a milestone in your lives, high school graduation. A very special thank you to the staff at the Brainerd Learning Center for everything they've done to make this day possible. Please give them all a round of applause. And if you see them out in the community, don't forget to thank them for cheering you on to the finish line. At least 4 years ago, you embarked on your high school career. No one could have ever predicted it would have unfolded like this. Last year has provided us so many opportunities. Take a minute to think about all the new things that you've learned over the past 14 months. You've learned to master all things Google. Google Chat, Google Meet, Google Classroom. I know what you did with that chat thing when you were with your friends at home during distance learning and the teacher was boring. I know you were chatting each other. We know. Adults do the same thing. Google Meets. When you were trying to do school and you were watching your teacher on a screen teach you new things, it doesn't seem real. You learned how to do school while not in a school building. You were many places. You were home, in your bedroom, a coffee shop, your workplace, just to name a few. You did distance learning for 4 months this year. 4 months doesn't really seem that long now that it's over, but while it's happening, it seemed like an eternity. A school without kids is not right. You actually have to admit, you learned to like going to school. Admit it, you did. You preferred coming to school more than doing school at home. The most important thing you learned is how to persevere. No matter how hard things got, you kept going. You can do hard things. You showed us all you can. There are many things we've heard people say over the past 14 months, and we hope we never hear them say them again, unless we're telling stories about 2020 or 2021. Here's a few. I bet you can add to my list. We're in unprecedented times. We're in a global pandemic. We're in this together. The new normal. How about this one? You're on mute. We all have to have grace. I could go on probably all night, but no one wants to sit here all night. You may or may not know that one of my favorite parts about my job is to award diplomas. If it's graduation day like today, or on the day you earned your diploma, it's your special day. You did it. You've earned your high school diploma. You did it amidst overcoming many challenges in your life, not just a pandemic. When school wasn't your favorite thing to do or your favorite place to be, you kept on going and looking forward. Continue to look forward. There's no need to look back. You have your whole future ahead of you. Think about what you'll tell people about high school. Will it be the friendships you made, the job you had, the teachers that wouldn't let you quit, or the family that believed in you? Whatever it is, you get to write your own story. How will you tell your story, and how will you tell your own version? I know what I will remember about the class of 2021. I haven't seen your faces for over a year. But back there, I got to see all your bright, smiling faces. I will look at you with pride and remember all the things that you have done and not the things that you haven't done or didn't get to do. When you thought you couldn't do it, or when others thought you couldn't do it, look, you did it. Do you remember back last March when you had 2 weeks off of school while the teachers prepared for distance learning, hanging out with your friends? It's pretty awesome. Till Governor Walz said stay-at-home order in place. Do you remember thinking, sweet, I don't have to go to school anymore. This is great. I can do everything from home. No teachers to bother me, no secretary taking my phone. I get to watch YouTube when I want, no principal bugging me about being on YouTube when I should be really on Play-Doh. School is just a small piece of the memories you're going to carry with you. What about all the restaurants that were closed? Except for the drive-thrus or the carry-outs. You couldn't get a haircut. People were wearing masks everywhere. And the toilet paper. Don't forget about the toilet paper. I'm still shaking my head about that. We will never take toilet paper for granted again. Think about yourself. Think about what you've learned about yourself and others over this past 14 months. As you close this chapter of your book, don't forget you have grit. You can, you have, and you will overcome many obstacles. Believe in yourselves. And don't forget, we believe in you. Today's your graduation day. This doesn't mean you are done with us. Don't forget to stop by and say hi. We love to see you and hear about all the great things you're doing with your lives. We will continue to celebrate with you for years to come. Graduates, I'm proud of you. We are all proud of you. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, my name is Jody Moen and I'm a teacher at AEC and I'm going to be introducing the following graduate, Lexi Fry. It is my honor and privilege to present Lexi as our very first graduate. She has been working incredibly hard to get to the finish line and I'm so very proud of her achievement this year. When Lexi isn't at school, she enjoys watching movies, and she has a lot of campfires. Lexi shared that she would not have been able to graduate without the help of Jody. Now that she's done with high school, Lexi is planning to attend cosmetology school, and she hopes to someday visit Bora Bora. Her advice to younger students is, don't try and grow up too fast. It'll all be gone before you know it. Lexi Fry.
Hello, my name is Twyla Belton. I'm a teacher at Brainerd AEC. I am pleased to introduce the following graduate, Justin Morris. Cashier at Cub Foods at Pizza Ranch and is currently working for a company where he sets up stages for events. In his free time, he enjoys biking, playing basketball, and playing video games. Justin's fondest memory of AEC was when we were playing some games before winter break, one of which included a contest where we were throwing paper snowballs at a target with our recycling. I will say that the teachers that were holding the target were the target, and so maybe the teacher got hit a little more than the actual target. Justin's advice to younger students is to just keep going and take it one day at a time. Justin would like to thank his mom and dad, his teachers at AEC, and Andrea, his treatment teacher. His dream vacation would be a trip to Dubai. His post-high school plans include getting another part-time job, going to CLC, working in the robotics field, and someday moving to the Twin Cities. Justin Morris.
I can take this off. My name is Heather Johnson, and I am introducing Cole Gergen. Cole is currently working at Ralph's Excavating out of Richmond, Minnesota. When I asked him if I could call him to interview him, he told me, yeah, sometime between Friday, between 6 and 8 p.m. And I said, so that tells me he's been working a lot. When he is not working, he's hanging out with friends. When I interviewed Cole, he stated that I was one of his favorites because I pushed him to get to the finish line and I pushed him to never give up. Cole's plans after graduation is to work with his grandpa at Ralph's Excavating. His advice to younger students is always do your homework because when you fall behind, it's hard to get caught back up. And always believe in yourself. Cole's dream vacation is going to Hawaii one day. Cole Gergen.
Hello, my name is Jamie. I'm here to introduce the following graduates. Paris Hampton. Paris is currently working for High instruction in construction and demolition. In his free time, Paris enjoys being outside, exploring Minnesota, and having adventures with his friends, whether it's in the quarries or mine pits, fishing the lakes, tent camping, or attending the races at North Country Speedway. He is also currently playing baseball for the Brainerd Warriors as an outfielder, where he is also lettered. Paris remembers enjoying some of the events held at AEC, like the games at Christmas and a particular assembly with hip-hop singers. Paris says his advisor at AEC kept him on track and helped him keep his foot on the gas towards graduation. After graduating, he plans to work on adulting while attending Central Lakes College here in Brainerd to complete his AA degree before going on to pursue degrees in marine biology and zoology. Paris remembers being interested in studying animals as a kid, and he worked at a zoo for 3 years. His advice to younger students: don't slack off. 9th and 10th grade were tough, but don't get behind, and join a sport. It makes high school way more fun and enjoyable. Paris Hampton. Caitlin Hayes. Caitlin has recently taken a job at the Good Samaritan Society as a resident assistant medicine aide. In her free time, she likes to ride horse, go horseback riding, and spend time with her horse. And sometimes go fishing. She would love to visit Hawaii someday, and I assume ride horse, probably along the beach. Caitlin remembers enjoying relaxing in her yoga class and laughed about a time when another student's phone went off in the computer lab and how hard he tried to shut it off. Caitlin's plans after graduation include working at her current job, riding horse, and plans to continue training horses to run barrels. Caitlin says to younger students, actually do the homework and don't move off. Caitlin Hayes. Damian Lindquist. Damian is currently working as a cook at Andy's Bar and Grill in Cross Lake. For fun, he enjoys hanging out outside with friends and playing basketball. He would really like to travel to Puerto Rico one day because it looks beautiful. Damian appreciates that when he enrolled at AEC as a distance learner, everyone was really nice, helpful, and easy to understand. The month of March, Damian was chosen as the AEC Student of the Month for his hard work and integrity as a student. After graduation, Damian would like to pursue road construction work, possibly with Anderson Brothers. His advice to younger students is to live your high school days. They are numbered. I didn't want to be in school, but I kind of already miss it. Damian Lindquist. Jacob Ocon. Jacob currently works as a cashier at Holiday Gas Station. When Jake is not working, he enjoys hanging out with friends, playing video games, NBA 2K in particular, and watching YouTube videos. He says he would like to visit Dubai one day because it's this amazing city in the middle of the desert. At AEC, Jacob remembers playing basketball on his breaks with Michael and all the help he received from his teachers. After graduation, Jacob plans on chilling for a while and working. When asked if he had any advice for younger students, Jake said, "Oh, for sure," and gave me a list. Nip it in the bud, don't wait. Get it done. Don't be a typical teenager. And my personal favorite, teachers give good advice. Jacob Ocon.
Good afternoon. My name is Bridget Corbett, and I teach math. I'm very proud to introduce to you my amazing group of advisees. Alitriana Cook. Anna joined us this year to finish up a few classes while still attending BHS. She is currently working at TJ Maxx and enjoys hanging out with her friends or sleeping when she's not in the classroom or at work. Anna plans to attend CLC with an eye to attending St. Cloud State to earn a degree in social work. Her advice to younger students is to make sure that you get your stuff turned in and don't wait until the last minute, because it'll be harder if you do. She'd love to travel to the Bahamas to enjoy the beautiful water and perhaps to swim with dolphins. Alitriana Cook. Abigail Hansen. Abigail also joined us just this year. She enjoys hanging out with friends or driving around on the 2 days a week she's not working at Cub, where she's been employed for a year and a half, or as a PCA, which she just added about 5 months ago. Abigail was Student of the Month in 8th grade and plans to attend college to become an RN, preferably in the pediatrics. She wants to tell younger students to take your grades seriously, especially right away in 9th grade. If she could pick a vacation destination, it would be Costa Rica. Her grandma has been there and has told her how lovely it is. Abigail Hansen. Wyatt is currently working at Party World, where he helps to set up equipment for parties. When he's not in school or working, he's enjoying hunting and fishing. Wyatt participated in and really enjoyed a new class we offered this spring called Career Exploration, which was taught by Michael Francis of the Rural Minnesota SEP. Wyatt was chosen Student of the Semester while in 9th grade and plans to attend CLC for their diesel technician program. Wyatt's advice to younger students is don't slack off on your homework. It'll come back to bite you. It was no surprise to me when Wyatt chose Alaska for his dream vacation. Wyatt Heron. Kaisa Keller Heikela. Kaisa also joined us in her senior year. She is currently working as a personal shopper at Walmart, but has also worked at Woodland Nursing Home and Papa Murphy's. Kaisa doesn't do a lot when she's not in school or working, but she does enjoy reading fantasy and fiction books or taking pictures. When asked what her favorite memory from the AEC was, she said finding out that she got to graduate. Kaisa was Student of the Month in 7th grade, and as you can see by her green cord, Kaisa is also a graduate of the Bridges Career Academy Culinary. After graduation, Kaisa plans to travel, maybe moving to Minneapolis or Rochester. Do your best with everything and get it done. Then you can do what you want to do afterwards, is her advice for younger students. Kaisa Keller Heikela. Michaela Madich. Michaela has been a student at the AEC for 2 years. She really enjoys working as an independent living skills worker in a group home setting and is looking forward to being able to help clients that are at their homes. Michaela also enjoys spending time watching Netflix and especially time with her 2-year-old son, Kason. She is especially excited that he has graduated to sleeping in his own bed. Michaela, a very talented artist, has fond memories of former AEC art teacher Sarah Emerson. She had been Sarah's student back in 5th grade in multimedia. Michaela plans to keep working as an ILS worker and go to college to become an ultrasound technician. A trip to the Bahamas would be her dream vacation. Michaela Madich. Morgan Meyer. Morgan has been with the Learning Center since she joined us in 9th grade in our Brainerd Learning Center Academy. It's been so fun to be able to watch her grow and mature as an individual over the past 4 years. Morgan has been helping her mom as a daycare provider, and when she's not doing that, she likes to read, take naps, and knit. When asked about a memory, Morgan said she remembers the first day of 9th grade, thinking it would be the worst year ever. No friends, and she was going to fail everything. But when she walked into class and saw two of her best friends, she knew all was good. Morgan was chosen Student of the Month just this past October, and she plans to attend cosmetology school. And her advice is take your time. If you can't figure something out, wait, then ask someone. Try your hardest and don't give up. Her dream vacation is to Bali. Morgan Meyer. Emily Olson. Sadly, I did not get to spend much time with Emily this year. She's been a distance learner. She is a PCA with Golden Heart for almost 2 years. When she's not online doing schoolwork or helping others at work, she enjoys hanging out with friends and family, swimming, bowling, fishing, and watching movies. She recommends Dangerous Lies on Netflix. Emily was a Scholastic Essay Contest winner in 8th grade. She plans to take a gap year after graduation, earn some money, and then attend CLC for a nursing degree. Her advice to younger students is when you're not motivated, just push yourself harder. Her dream vacation would to be Jamaica, where her grandmother goes all the time and tells of the amazing weather and the oceans. The warm weather is definitely a plus. Emily Olson. Jenna Pakula. Jenna has been with the AAC for a couple of years now. She does a lot of babysitting for her sister, but has also worked at Three Bears Lodge as a lifeguard and at Ponchos and Lefties. When she's not doing schoolwork or babysitting, she enjoys watching Netflix. She's binging on The Blacklist right now. She also has very fond memories of Sarah Emerson and art. She says Sarah would visit with them as they worked on their art projects. She gave Jenna more confidence in her artwork and made art class very fun every day. Jenna plans to become a special education teacher, and her advice to younger students is never give up, because graduating is possible if you set your mind to it and work hard on your goals. Jenna would love to return to Hawaii. Jenna Pakula.
Good afternoon. I don't know which I dislike more, public speaking or these masks. My name is Adam Ekstrand. I'm a science teacher at AAC, and I'm super excited to announce the following graduates. Starting with Madison Bader. Those of you that are online shoppers may have received a UPS package that was loaded on a truck super early in the morning by Maddie. As soon as she's done with her shift, Maddie races home to work daycare with her mom. In Maddie's limited free time, she enjoys riding four-wheeler, kayaking, and helping on the farm, and of course, hanging out with friends. Getting to know all the amazing teachers at AAC is a special memory that Maddie says that she'll carry with her through adulthood. After graduation, Maddie will attend CLC to earn a degree in early childhood education. Her advice to younger students out there is simple. Get your work done early. It's much easier that way. Lastly, Maddie's dream vacation would be a trip north, either to Canada or Alaska. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot. Many of you probably don't know this about Maddie, but Maddie has a 9-month-old baby named Tucker. Tucker's a beagle. Maddie Bader. Isabel Brzezinski. Of course, we all know her as Bella. Bella is currently working with school or slapping mud on cinder blocks, pouring forms for curbs. You can find Bella on a lake or in the woods enjoying the outdoors. When asked about her favorite memories while at AAC, Bella said there were just too many special memories and moments that she had to name just one. Now that Bella's officially a graduate, her future plans are to work hard and play hard. I'm not sure what that means. Bella's advice to younger students is to stay on top of your schooling, and just because you have time to finish your schooling doesn't mean you should take a day off or skip classes. Stay in school as much as you can, ask questions when you need to, and you will feel a heck, I had to edit that, you will feel a heck of a lot more, you'll feel a lot more, well, whatever it says. If you only have 3 classes when you're a senior, it'll be much more enjoyable. And then finally, Bella's dream vacation would be going to the beach somewhere, drinking out of coconuts, and getting massages all day. Not a bad deal. Bella ever since. Next is Caitlin Tibbetts. When Caitlin's not in school or at work, she didn't want me to mention anything about work because she wanted me to keep this short and sweet. So I'll leave the work stuff out, and probably the sweet too. Sorry, Caitlin. Anyway, in her free time, Caitlin enjoys playing softball and hanging out with friends that she's close to. While attending AAC, Caitlin especially enjoyed her outdoor experience with Jody and I. At the moment, Caitlin's pretty much 100% unsure about her future. And as far as advice for younger students goes, Caitlin suggests that you keep pushing and get your classes done. Lastly, jetting off to the Bahamas would be Caitlin's dream vacation. Short and sweet. Caitlin Tibbetts. Next is Michael Tibbetts. When Michael's not in school, he likes to be with his family and to be playing video games against his friends. When asked about a special memory, a teacher, or an experience he had at AAC, Michael stated that his science teacher will be the most memorable teacher because he really helped him stay on track to graduate. Michael is currently undecided on what he wants to do after graduation. And for advice for those young ones out there, he keeps it pretty simple. You can do it. A dream vacation for Michael would be to cross the Pacific and visit Japan. Michael Tibbetts.
Good afternoon. I'm Janice Strode. I teach social studies at the AAC, and I am pleased to introduce the following graduates. Jamie DeRozier. In Jamie's spare time, she likes to go fishing, hunting, mudding, working on the farm with her dad, and hang out with friends. Her dream vacation would be to go snowmobiling in Montana. A special memory she had at the AAC was hanging with Adam and going on Google Maps, looking for fields her dad farms on as they exchange snacks. Her advice to younger students is never give up on yourself. Keep pushing forward, and I promise you the end result will be the best thing ever. After graduation, she would like to continue her education in mechanics or crop manufacturing. Congratulations, Jamie. We are proud of you. We wish you success in the future. Jamie DeRozier. Tamara Etros. Tam is a hostess at Poncho and Lefties. She currently is in training to be a server. In her free time, she enjoys listening to music, taking road trips, and going on walks. Tam has many special memories at the AEC. She states, "When I walked into school, I was always greeted by Connie and Gina. The entire time that I attended the AEC, all the teachers and staff were always so encouraging. My teachers never gave up on me. They were always there to help me get through it." Tam's plans after graduation is to go into cosmetology school and also wants to explore the mental health field. Her advice to younger students is speak up for what you need. Don't hesitate to ask a question. Even if you feel it is stupid, sometimes you answer the question yourself just by asking it. Commitment is key. And lastly, don't forget to take a minute to breathe. Great advice. Anywhere in the mountains would fulfill her dream vacation. Tam, the AEC staff, applaud your achievements and wish you success in your future. Tam, you Sarah Johnson. In Sarah's extra time, she enjoys reading and drawing. The AEC is special because all the teachers are amazing and are willing to help with whatever anyone needs. She appreciates everything the staff does. Her advice to younger students is don't procrastinate. Do you want to add more to that? Sarah plans to attend the CLC in hopes of becoming a history professor. Sarah, we are all very proud of you. We wish you the very best. Sarah Johnson. Hannah Swart. Hannah is currently a cashier at the Pine Square gas station. In her spare time, she enjoys being outside in nature, doing art projects, and hanging out with friends. A special teacher for Hannah was Howie. Howie is now retired from the AEC, but he is out there somewhere. He always tried to help with anything you needed, even if it wasn't school-related. I wish current students had the chance to meet him. Hannah's dream since the beginning of high school is to be a farmer. My advice to younger students is question authority, as you're not always wrong. Her dream vacation would be going to the mountains in Colorado. Hannah, the AEC staff applaud your achievements and wish you success in the future. Hannah Stewart.
Hi, I'm Mary Eklund-Tallis, and I'm proud to introduce the following graduates. Grace Bentley. Grace has worked at Achieving Independence Group Home for the last year and a half. In her free time, she enjoys the outdoors and working on her car. She plans to keep working and would like to buy a house in the near future. Her advice to younger students is to just do it. Get it done, and you will feel so much better once you are done. Grace Bentley. Elizabeth Gossi. Elizabeth has worked at REM as a caregiver for almost a year. Her hobbies include going for drives and hanging out with family. Someday, she would love to take a trip to Africa. She plans on attending St. Cloud Technical College. She would love to be a substance abuse counselor. Elizabeth Gossi. Brian Lawrence. Brian has been a shift lead manager at Pizza Ranch for the last 2 years. When he is not in school or work, he likes to read and make music. His dream vacation is to go snowboarding in Greenland. Brian's advice to younger students is to just get it done. Brian Lawrence.
Hello again. I'm Michael Morford, school counselor at the Area Education Center, and it's my privilege to introduce the following graduates. Destiny Carrier. Destiny joined us this spring with just a few credits left to finish. She said, "Oh, I'll finish this in no time." And she kept saying that as I kept messaging her week after week. Until about last week, we finally got it done. I think I was a little more stressed about it than she was. She is currently employed at Fun and Friends. She plans to continue to work there after graduation while working towards getting her license and a place to live on her own. Her plan is to then pursue a career in the arts or in culinary arts. When not at school or working, she loves spending time with her friends and boyfriend, or even taking time to do art. Her dream trip is to go on vacation to Rome. They have a lot of art there. Destiny's advice to younger students is that communication with teachers is key. Destiny Carrier. Larissa Kleinschmidt. Larissa joined us at AEC spring semester of her junior year. Outside of school, Larissa loves to create, whether it be music, art, or even crafting stuffed animals. And this hobby goes perfectly with her current job at Joanne Fabric. While an a cappella choir, her class went to Peru, and her dream vacation is to go back there one day. She loved the waterfalls, the wildlife, even the clean smell of air. Her advice to younger students is, just push through. These years suck hard, but it is so worth it to just push through it and graduate, and then you're free. She noted that it took the biggest weight off of her shoulders, and that she didn't even know she was carrying it. Larissa Kleinschmidt.
Macy Whitlock. 4 years sure went fast. I sure took that time for granted. When I asked her about her favorite memory from AEC, she shared, when I started, I was too scared to talk to anybody at all. Now I'm graduating, and I have never been so outgoing, confident, comfortable talking to others than now. This would not have happened if I had not met all the amazing people at AEC. Macy was the captain of the Brainerd High School swim team. She was awarded the Marine Corps Distinguished Athletic Award, the Sourcewell Student of Strength Character Scholarship, and the Arlo Rentschler Scholarship. She plans to attend Gustavus in the fall and major in geology. She will continue her swimming career and swim for the Gusties. Her advice to younger students is, be patient. If you work hard, success will find you. And just keep looking forward. Don't focus on the past. Macy Whitlock. Graduates, please rise. You may move your tassels from the right to the left. On behalf of Brainerd Public Schools, the Brainerd Learning Center, AEC, and the Board of Education, I would like to introduce to all of you the graduating class of 2021. they can throw their hats. So I said, yes, of course you can throw your hats. So they're going to throw their hats, but everyone take cover. Congratulations, this concludes our ceremony. 1, 2, 3.